if you had to pay child support right now, Katrina, to Tone, how much money would you have to spend every month?
Well, they would garnish my wages.
It's already garnished.
And it's already garnished. So they can have whatever small amount from my check every month.
Okay. Well, here's the good news is that you're not like Britney Spears.
No.
You don't have her catalog.
I wish I did. Hit me, baby, one more time.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby.
Nessa, that was not bad, Nessa. I'm actually proud of you. See, and I'm not going to hate, but you could do the Britney, but you got to stay away from the Mariah. There's levels to this,
Okay,
Nessa.
whatever.
All
I'm
right?
Britney. Leave me alone. It's fine. I'll take that. But listen, we don't have her bank account.
No, we don't.
We've never reached that kind of success
Superstar.
financially or, pop culture wise.
Yep.
Britney Spears has to be celebrating right now with one of her dances with the little bikini outfits.
Yes.
It's her favorite, right?
It's not. Like, how is that comfortable?
dances.
It's like so small. Like,
any wrong move, it's over, by the way. But she just made her final child support payment.
Yo,
she
shout
was
out Britney.
paying $40,000 a month for the past, 17 years or something like that?
yes.
And so she wrapped it up.
Yeah, she was paying to her ex, Kevin Federline. So now she's not paying. So if she needs some...
I thought it was Kevin Federline.
No, no, we're not going to do this again.
Wait, can
It's
someone in the
Federline.
room? No. Somebody in the room correct us.
I'll look it up.
Hold
I'll
on.
look it up. You said Federline?
Kevin
you said
Federline.
It's Federline.
Okay.
Everyone in this room just said Federline. Nessa.
Wow. It's because I paid him no mind.
Anyway.
Whatever. Clearly
So
I can't read.
Who, by the way, had another woman pregnant while he was with Britney and got her pregnant. But
shout out to Lena, who
Yes.
does our hair, who reminded us
Yes.
of that fact today because we were celebrating for Britney today. We were happy for her. Just one less thing off her, back to handle and deal with all the time. Can you just imagine having to deal with somebody, co-parent with somebody and do all that for 17 years? And it doesn't end. Yes, the payments end as far as child support, but you still got to deal with this person, which... whatever. Anyway, so go on.
if she needs some place for that $40,000 that she had already budgeted out go,
she can invest for you.
she can invest in me.
In you, right. Okay. And then you can save some of that money, pay off your debt, and leave something behind for your daughter.
Yes, she could basically pay child support for my daughter.
Does Tone, the father of Amara, contribute anything to Amara?
Yeah, he does. Let me
What does he
not
contribute?
act like he doesn't.
What does he contribute?
I don't know. Groceries, but I'm the one that buys all the fun stuff. So, the firefighter outfit that she wanted,
Yeah.
that's me.
Right.
The Bluey house, that's me.
Right.
So that's where all my money goes.
Well, anyways.
On the important things.
Do you think your parents are going to leave you any money behind?
No.
A house?
No.
A car?
No. Good vibes. I don't know. You know what? I haven't asked them what.
You didn't ask your parents, what did you leave in their will for you and your sibling?
You know what? And this is just another topic. Quick tangent. Like, this is something you really got to take care of. Like, get your affairs in order when you get to a certain age, because anything can happen. And
it's scary.
Even if they do have something to leave me, I might have to go to probate court to get it. And that's just a headache in itself, because they can just say, "Oh yeah, this is for you," but without any legitimate paperwork.
Right.
Like, I don't know. And I don't know what they've been paying, life insurance. Like, there's so many things that, who knows what they've been doing? I don't know.
Well, Quincy Jones should have been our dad, apparently, because he would have had things in order for us and left us some money.
Right.
But we love our parents.
Yes, we
Dad,
do.
we're kidding.
Yes.
Dads, we're joking around.
Joking.
Okay, so Quincy Jones, obviously devastating news. He passed away at the age of 91.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about this when the news first broke. Now there's more information coming out. Obviously, he has kids. He has 7 kids. And it was reported that he left each child with $83 million each. Each. 7 kids. Do the math, Katrina.
$581 million. That's nice.
And honestly, I don't even think that's all of his money or his net worth.
I don't
at
think
all.
so. Yeah, and one of his daughters is the actress Rashida Jones.
Right.
According to the internet, her
Right.
net worth is $25 million.
So she doesn't need the money. She
No,
can
she
give
doesn't.
us the money. That's why you brought that up.
Pretty much, yes.
I like Rashida Jones because if I remember correctly, I don't know who was sharing the story. It might have been Tupac, but back in the day, so let me rewind. So one of Quincy's other daughter, Kadada Jones, who, by the way, you would have seen, in pictures with Aaliyah, because I think they were really good friends. And, that was that generation. She and Pac were together, Kadada Jones. That Pac was her fiance.
Right.
And Kadada Jones actually had Pac tatted on her arm. Anyway, she had to cover it up. I think we talked about this before. I felt a way about that because I love Pac and I just felt like this love story is over, but whatever. Anyways, so all that to say, Rashida Jones is very successful at what she does. Hilarious. She has money. If I remember correctly, Kadada Jones also in the fashion world, I think also has created a successful business for herself and has money. Look up all the kids.
Sorry.
Let's see what they all have on as far as their own businesses. Because if they're all successful, they need to go ahead and
give us
share
money.
the wealth with us.
Right.
Right?
Oh, yeah. And then I remember, okay, he has a son named Quincy Jones III. He's in production. He has a production company that's worked with one of our friends. She's worked with Quincy Jones III.
Okay, so why don't you call Joanne right now and ask her if on the call sheet, that's the sheet that gets sent out, part of production.
Yeah.
If Quincy Jones the third was it the third? If he was listed on it, and if she can hit him up.
He's probably green lighting everything now with this 83 mil.
Green light.
We should pitch a show to him.
Nessa off air and finances. We will take over your bank account and make the world a better place. But anyways, go on.
So yeah, I mean, I'll look the rest of them up, but yeah, he left them $83 million inheritance. And
I love that.
Quincy Jones, not only did he do that, he was known for the amazing things he did. He produced the Thriller album, Nessa.
Right. Well, look, for a lot of us, we know Quincy Jones, especially, our generation of understanding the greatness that he has brought to life.
Yeah.
Being the album Thriller,
Yeah.
being iconic songs. I think we need to list off some of the songs because I think just hearing the album Thriller doesn't do justice to paint a picture of how much control Quincy Jones had on our musical life soundtrack, if that makes sense.
Nessa, Thriller.
I know.
Rock With You, Bad,
Yes.
Beat It, Billie Jean, Man in the Mirror, PYT, Smooth Criminal.
Starting with the man in the mirror.
Not Michael. Don't do Michael either. Britney.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Maybe just stop while you were ahead. You should have
Okay.
been stopped. Okay,
You
so
said I could sing Britney, and you said I can hold on to Britney.
I did then about 5 minutes ago.
Okay, whatever.
Anyway, yeah, so he also did Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Right, he helped bring that to life. So, I mean, we have so much to thank Quincy Jones for.
Found
Also,
Vibe magazine.
oh my gosh.
Nessa, he was a cultural pillar.
Absolutely. Foundation. And I'm going to take a step further, architect, and a step further than that, because a lot of people, like our generation, we're going to know Quincy Jones because of all the work that he's done with Michael Jackson. Yes, of course, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The list goes on and on. But when you do some research and you just look at his work in totality, you're going to be surprised to see, like, wait, he worked with Frank Sinatra, because the name Frank Sinatra sounds so much older to us. Let's be fair, right? But also he worked with Miles Davis.
What?
So you're hearing these names, iconic, legendary names, and you're wondering, like, how? Wait, what? Well, first off, Quincy Jones in his career started off at a very young age, 12, 13, 14, maybe somewhere around there. So he started his career grinding early on. He was so young. So hence his span of working with icons. You are going to get Miles Davis. You are going to get Frank Sinatra. You are going to get Michael Jackson, Aretha Franklin. You're going to get icons.
You know, he also did one of my favorite songs, Tamia's You Put a Move on My Heart. So it's not even one of her hugest records, but he did that. Like, he brought Tamia to the world too.
We need to have a conversation about Tamia too.
Oh, she's so underrated,
absolutely.
underappreciated.
And I feel like she deserves way more love.
She does.
She does. We need to get her on the show.
She still sounds so good. Nessa, she came to the radio station one time, right, to our sister station, WBLS, down the hall from our radio station, Hot 97. And I just didn't want to bother her. So she was doing her thing, and I was just peeking at her from outside the studio and being a creeper. I got a real thing.
Did you like Imagination?
I did, not her.
Oh, I loved Imagination. That is like middle school
Nessa.
shaping my whole life, where I actually thought I knew what I was talking about. But like when you listen to this, that's it. We don't want to get flagged. That's all we get.
You know, one of my favorite song is So Into You. Nessa, stop. I already told you stop while you were ahead.
Things we do.
Yeah, when we were young, I had no idea what they were talking about.
I had no idea. We should look at the lyrics now.
Yo, shout out to Tamia. My favorite song of all time, So Into You. Tamia. All time.
Oh,
Fabulous
so
ruined it for me, but I still think
you hate Fabulous. Say that right now in New York City.
Yo, Fabulous, you ruined So Into You. Sorry.
It was such a good song.
Yeah.
Tamia needs more love.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm starting a petition.
Yes.
I'm starting a petition that we need to celebrate and love on Tamia substantially more.
Yes, we do. Give
She's from
Tamia
Canada.
her flowers.
I'm willing to go to Canada right now to deliver her flowers.
Yo, while we're there, we should go see Drake, because when Young Thug came out of prison.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. Shout out. I think it was Academics who reported on this, right?
So DJ
first.
Academics reported that.
How does he get all this information? He has to be getting it from
He's
Drake.
friends with Drake.
Yeah.
Drake gives it to him. But anyway, Academics reported.
Why doesn't Drake be friends with us?
Because we don't have a stream that has bajillion views like Academics. But Academics said that Drake went to go meet up with Young Thug 2 hours after he got out of jail and gave him $1 million.
See, say what you want about Drake, and I have stood on this.
You have 10 toes.
100%.
Yes.
Drake is a great friend.
Yeah.
First off, okay?
Yeah.
And when he gives you his friendship, he expects that back.
Yeah.
He reminds me in that way a lot like myself.
Yeah.
Say what you want, go in me, make fun of me and all that, because, you know, people like to call out Drake for being, you know, maybe a little too sensitive towards people he considers his friends. But I agree. If someone is your friend, you know the lines and you know what you can and can't cross.
Nessa, remember the other day when DeMar DeRozan
go off on you, but I didn't, or fire you, and I didn't?
I'm trying to sway the conversation somewhere else because I'm like a politician. Okay. Remember the other day when DeMar DeRozan, he plays for the Sacramento Kings?
Yes, the
basketball superstar basketball player. He was playing Drake's team, the Toronto Raptors, and DeMar used to be on Drake's team, the Toronto Raptors. Right,
because that's how their friendship, that's how they became friends.
Yes,
right?
And then, you know, DeMar, Kendrick Lamar said his name in the song. He was at Kendrick's Pop Out. He was in Kendrick's
music
video for Not Like Us. So clearly him and Drake aren't cool anymore. Anyway, one of the reasons now you're talking about Drake being such a good friend, and people were thinking he was overreacting at the game when he was mean mugging DeMar the whole time. There's a video of DeMar DeRozan talking about how solid and great Drake has been to him throughout his career.
Everyone, again, say what you want about me. Maybe I'm petty. Maybe I'm too sensitive about my friendships. All these things are true, probably, right? 100%, I own it. Yeah. I'm okay. I agree with Drake in that regard. I do. Now, the mean mugging, okay, whatever.
No, you would want the smoke, though. You would want to be right there. You might not mean mug, but you want to be right there.
But I think if it's a run up and you know you want that, then you want that. Like, I don't think Drake and his friend, I don't know who his friend is, who was with him at the
Chubbs.
game. Okay, so him and Chubbs, like, I think if there was some action that was going to happen, I think it was like, okay, then if it's up, then it's up.
But they were trying to make action. Like, you didn't have to go there and be whispering under your breath.
What are you supposed to do? Cheer him on?
No, but you didn't have to go there
Drake
and be
is not going to cheer this guy on.
He should have went to Little Louisiana Fest, Nessa. The Hot Boys had their reunion for the first time in 15 years.
You can't use that against me because I love the Hot Boys. And you know how I feel about this.
He went there and he was mean mugging, talking under his breath. And I get it.
But let's give full context. Now, wasn't it a special reason why he was at the Raptors game? Like, let's give the full story.
Okay,
let's not be out here doing half truths like other people just to push their agenda.
yes, Vince Carter's jersey was getting retired.
The Vince Carter.
Yes, the Vince Carter. What were they? Half man, half amazing.
Okay, so
the Vince Carter.
Like Drake basically running the Raptors. Do they even have a team owner? Like who runs the team?
They do.
Like whoever?
I don't know. Celine Dion. Who else is Canadian?
But it's like Drake. So of course he has to be present there. Cause like I actually think he's embedded within the team.
Yeah.
Not just like a fan. Like I think he's part of their organization. Doesn't he let them use his gym or something?
Yeah, he does.
He lets the Raptors use his gym. That sounds nuts.
Right.
That sounds nuts. So anyways, yeah, he's going to show up to the game.
He's going to show up.
Of course, we wish he was at Louisiana Fest because, I mean, the reunion, the
Hot Boys reunion.
Manny Fresh also showed
right
up.
Right when you hear boom, boom, boom.
And I heard it was amazing. I didn't have a chance to see too much from it, but you threw me off on a tangent, but I do want to come back to why Drake is the better friend than you'll ever be and everybody else has been to me.
I was trying to get it away from me.
But wait, hold on. First off, where were we at right now? Because there was a point I wanted to bring up about Wayne at Louisiana Fest. The only thing I didn't like that I saw, you know, when he's talking about the Super Bowl being ripped away from him or whatever that game, and because that game, that big game is going to be taking place in New Orleans.
Right.
We don't watch that league. We've stopped. Obviously, we are team calling Kaepernick forever. And because they blackballed Colin for his peaceful protest, I have no interest in that league that continues to be very performative. Like they care about the things that Colin was standing up for, but whatever. Watch previous episodes on that rant. And I just want Wayne to just like realize that he is so much better than them. I understand that he's a fan. Like, it's very clear Wayne has been a fan of football for a very long time.
He's a sports fan.
He's a sports
all
fan.
All across the board. Any sport.
I get it. And I get it. His feelings are hurt. But I have been a Wayne fan my whole life.
Yeah.
Join this side, okay?
Right.
Let it go.
Right.
They don't understand your greatness. But that's who they are.
Right. You're getting more love at Lil Louisiana Fest 10 times over.
By far.
What one song would you have wanted to hear the Hot Boys do?
Oh, no. Hold on, I gotta look.
Mine is, I Need a Hot Girl. Boom, boom. Wobbly, wobbly.
Biggest
oh my
song.
gosh, did Jade and them go? If I was Jade, I would have went.
Call her now and ask
Would have
her.
been like, yo, all the kids need a babysitter tonight.
Oh, no. Okay, wait, hold on.
Let me think. I know what song you'd pick. You would pick Bling Bling.
It has to be
Bling Bling.
Absolute bling bling. Every time I come around the city,
Bling bling.
And you know what? If you don't change your voice when you are reenacting Wayne's verses, you're not a Wayne fan.
You're not.
Bling bling.
Look, Nessa, I'm wearing fatigues. I feel like I'm a hot boy right now.
Hot. The block.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, whatever. But anyways. We would have been there. Call Jade. See if she answers you. She might be going crazy with the kids, but just call her. Ask her if her, Courtney, our nieces, nephew, Eric.
Our nieces and nephew going to the Hot Boys reunion concert. You know, I went to a Juvenile concert in San Francisco and chairs were being thrown when I was in high school.
But that was a billion years ago. Why would you say that? That's not now.
I'm saying that I would not bring my 3-year-old daughter to the Hot Boys concert.
First off, the Hot Boys at this point right now, this is like it's more of like
and not
it's
because
like Disneyland energy. Like it's fun.
No, it's not. And not because chairs are gonna get thrown.
They live in New Orleans.
Okay.
I'm talking about Jade, the Reed family.
They didn't go. I'm gonna tell you, they didn't go. And no, she would not bring Zakai to the Hot Boys concert.
Ask her.
Or Lonnie or Neisna.
Call and ask.
I bet.
This is our family who actually lives in New Orleans.
Yes. And she knows all of it. And she gets so happy every time.
Did some drama happen at LSU, at an LSU game recently? You know, Coco was out there, Courtney, Jade's sister, who we love, Coco. No. So listen, they're about the action.
Yeah, I know they are.
They go to Jazz Fest. Okay, it's not the same. But like, they're out. Are you calling?
Yes.
She's
not answering.
You need to turn the ringtone on so we know that you're not lying.
Oh, lucky for you.
Turn it up.
Hey. Hi.
Tell her that they're on live.
I don't know why my volume. Hi. Okay. You guys are on the pod.
You guys are live on the podcast right now.
Okay, you're not live. But there's Nessa.
Okay.
I have a question.
Jade, answer correctly.
I know, I already told Nessa the answer.
Okay.
Did you go to Lil Louisiana Fest?
No, because I had surgery. But
oh my gosh, only because surgeries would stop Jade.
Okay, next question.
Jade would have been there.
Would you have gone if you were?
yes,
Okay, second question. Would
Thank
you
you.
have brought Lonnie, Nyla, and Zakai?
absolutely not.
I told you. Nessa said they're at a different point in their lives and it's Disneyland energy at the Hot Boys reunion concert.
I would literally never.
Well, first off, so that people don't think we're just hating, but how old are the kids?
Lonnie's in high school and I would not bring her to the Hot Boys reunion concert.
Zakai's
No.
2.
Zakai is too. Tell Nessa get out of here. Would you bring Baby Cap to the Hot Boys reunion concert?
If Jade brought Zakai, they would have had headphones on.
I would definitely bring Amara.
Bling, bling. Every time I come around the city, bling, bling.
All right,
No,
sorry.
only because like I'm not trying to watch my kids while I'm like,
Wobbly, wobbly, while she's wobbly.
Yeah.
Yo, have you played Hot Boys for the kids before?
They know the classics like
yeah.
bling bling.
They don't know how their mom gets down.
Meanwhile, one of her daughters is sitting on her lap.
Ooh, Kate, wrap it up. But
Hi, nice. I miss you, babe.
because Jade has her headphones on. Hi, nice.
She's getting her hair done.
Oh, sweetie
sweet
pie.
baby.
We
I
miss you.
Fresh braids.
Ooh.
Oh, I love
cutie.
you.
Okay, sorry we interrupted your night, but I had to.
The best.
I lost the bet. I was like, Jade was there. She would have brought the kids. Never mind.
Okay, we have to call you back either way to catch up.
Okay.
Okay,
I
bye.
love you.
Bye.
I was
Told you.
wrong. I was wrong.
I would bring Amara. If we have a little section and I didn't have to be in general.
Yeah, that's what
admission, I
Of
would.
course. Yeah.
Anyway.
I would have brought our baby.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Absolutely.
What if it was during her nap time?
Not during her nap time? Wait, I will not mess that up. Are you kidding me?
Nessa does not, and it's so funny. Nessa does not play. I was at Nessa's house the other weekend.
Put that baby down for her nap.
Every time that baby went for a nap, I had to tell my daughter, be quiet, because Auntie Nessa's gonna get mad at us if we wake
No,
your baby
Amara
cousin
was
up.
so great. She was so sweet. I
She was
love the
sweet.
photos. Thankfully, Tone, Amara's dad, your longtime partner, took a photo of our daughter hugging Amara before sleepy time.
know.
Oh, they were so happy. You know, I was pissed off at you this weekend. That's why I didn't respond to you. And
I
so
know.
that's going to be
Why?
the
But
culture.
why were you pissed off at me?
You know why?
That was all before you didn't respond
No,
to
you
me.
pissed me off.
Well, how did I piss you off before then?
There's only one reason I'd get pissed off. It's work.
What? Are you sure it was me and it wasn't like the election that pissed you off? Like, what was
It
it?
could have been a whole accumulation.
Because I
of
didn't piss
everything.
you off till after, till after this weekend. Like bad?
No, it was Thursday. This is when the initial show of you began. I remember it.
I blame Trump. It was his fault.
Threw everything off. But
Anyway.
anyways, listen to that episode if you haven't caught up on
Anyway,
us.
we need friends like Drake, $1 million.
All that to say, the fact that Drake flew out to Young Thug to welcome him home after being away for 2 years, dealing with this trial,
Right.
this nasty trial that was going on. I heard it was the most expensive trial in Georgia history.
The longest trial, too.
Wow. Okay. Anyway, so Drake flies down to go meet Young Thug. Obviously, they have a rapport. They're friends, keyword
Right.
friends. Drops off $1 million. Like, welcome home. This isn't like you know how people, when you move into a new neighborhood, they bring you, what is it, like a
apple
fruitcake
pie or
pie or
something?
something
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
and nobody ever likes it? Drake brought $1 million. And I think, if I remember correctly, Drake was putting money on Young Thug's books.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
I think, unless I don't know. Did Drake tell me this information?
didn't.
So I'm kidding. Drake doesn't talk to us.
We
But
don't
my
know.
point is, he is consistent with his friendships.
Nessa, do you think $1 million is heavy to carry? Like, you think he brought in a duffel bag? Or you think he just wrote him a check? Like,
That is a great question.
Yeah, by the way, I think you're the only person that still writes checks. 'Cause-
I do write checks, which reminds me, everyone in the room, the whole crew, please get your invoice ready.
So, do you think $1 million is heavy?
I don't know. Who should we ask?
Who would have
Calm's
seen
never
$1
held $1
million?
million.
Like, seen it cash on this table?
Who's someone that we know that would have handled $1 million? Maybe not handled, but has seen it.
I don't know.
Maybe Colin's seen it. No, I don't think so.
No, I think I've asked him before. Ben. Maybe Ben. We just had him on the show.
Yeah, we had Ben. Ben Mysalis, founder of Midas Touch, lawyer, political analyst, great insight. Are we allowed to eat on this pod? I'm so hungry. Give me a goddamn food. I'm a raging.
All right, let's
hold on. Colin answered, and he's with the baby tonight. Wait, Colin. Have you ever held? You're live on the podcast, the Nessa Off Air podcast. Have you ever held $1 million cash?
Cash? Nah.
No, we're not in that tax bracket, Katrina. Now, do you know anyone who has? Have you heard how heavy it is? Like, have you heard anything like, oh, that would be like 2 duffel bags, 2 Nike duffel bags?
Yeah. Could I fit it in my backpack?
I have no idea.
God, we need.
I'm not trying to carry $1 million cash on me.
Yeah. Okay. Call Ben. He probably has.
He had to go watch his baby.
Yeah, everyone has to go watch their
How
baby.
much does $1 million cash weigh? Do you want to guess?
Can we do it?
while
Can
you're
we
on
do
the
it?
phone?
$100 bills. It has to be $100.
$100 bills. Let's all guess before I get the answer.
I say 200 pounds.
No way.
Well, I have no gauge.
I have no gauge either.
Colin, how much do you think it
I
weighs?
think the most I've seen is $300.
I think didn't I pull it out before we went to the strip club?
Yes. What's his guess?
What's your guess, Bo?
That's a fine guess.
What's your guess, Colin?
10,000 is a band.
I wish you guys could see. You look like you're holding something else.
10,000 a band. I've held it once, maybe.
80 pounds.
I was going to say 50. Nessa said 200. All right, let's see.
How much?
Okay.
Chat GPT.
Here we go.
A-
Approximately 22 pounds.
So who is closest?
Me, 50.
Wow, Katrina's right for once.
$1 million in 100 bills would weigh approximately 22 pounds, according to greenlight.com.
Okay, all right. Well,
Wow.
none of us have ever held $1 million or been around it in front of us cash. Okay.
That's
all right,
wild.
well, I love you. Okay, let me say it. All right, I love you.
All right, later.
Okay, bye.
If somebody was going to offer you $100,000, but it was all in pennies and you had to roll them up yourself, by yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, you do it?
Yes. I hope you would do it.
I would do it too. I'm just,
Okay.
I know you don't like
I wouldn't like it, but I'm still going to do $100,000. Wow, what do you take me as?
You know what? I don't know if you saw, ASAP Ferg. Excuse me, he's not ASAP Ferg anymore.
It's Ferg. It's
he
just Ferg.
dropped
Shout out to
ASAP.
Ferg. Yeah,
shout out to Ferg. He was on the Zach Sang show.
Yeah.
And he said rich people are boring.
I believe it. He said they have no sauce. What did he say?
He said they have no sauce
They're
and no
boring.
swag. He's all, whatever you think it is, it's not that.
Yeah, well, that's why, like, a lot of times you see, like, billionaires, they buy their way into circles, right? They're like, hey, look at me. I'm geeky, but, like, let me hang out and throw these big parties and invite everybody and pay for everybody to get on a jet.
Hold my 22 pounds of $1 million cash.
Okay, well, hold it.
Bro, I will be sauceless and boring for the rest of my life to be rich and billionaire status.
Okay, so would you rather be just boring?
Everything. I'll be the most hated person for billionaire status. Everything. There's not one thing I don't think. I mean, outside of harm.
Right. We always
People
have to. Yeah,
people want to think I'm boring.
Yeah, so you'll be boring, you'll be sauceless, you'll be whatever.
All
everything
that.
that Ferg said.
All that.
As long as you were rich.
Because you know what? My money's fun.
Right. Going on a PJ is fun.
This money's fun. I bet this money is fun.
I don't think we're allowed to go on private jets. I think,
not?
climate change. Or does no one care anymore?
I don't think so. Trump's in
back,
office.
so nobody cares about anything.
How
cares?
how often do we have is that a question or decision for us to be, oh, well, now I can't go on the private jet? Never, Nessa. We do not take private jets. What are you talking about?
You know what is so funny? If I could be a gazillionaire,
You would-
no, not even a gazillionaire. Like if I had like maybe 50 million,
That's a nice number.
20 million,
Even, hey.
5 million. Listen,
I'll take
I'll
a
keep
mil.
going. I would be I know everyone's going to judge me. I feel like everyone's going to attack me like they do Taylor Swift because she takes a private jet. I would want to.
I would do it too.
I would love to.
Oh, what? I got to go to Jersey today and it's crazy traffic? And fire up the jet, baby. No, Ness, I got a question. Would you rather have a private jet or a driver and a chef?
Private jet.
Ooh-wee. Listen.
Come after me. Go ahead.
I've been on a private jet. It's nice.
Listen, you just pull up.
It's nice.
I don't have to go through TSA or airport, or maybe there is some type of TSA. Sure. Okay, I'll deal with that.
Yeah.
But to have to deal with airports,
the ones where they'll drive you right to the
oh my gosh.
front.
Yes.
Those are nice, man.
Now, I have seen people, because I followed, different people. Okay?
I would love to ride more private jets.
But I think Delta offers this. But I don't know how they got a part of this program where they drive you up to the plane.
Oh,
I don't know what they're spending, what they're doing to be a part of it, but they're doing something.
Here's what needs to happen. Jet Suite X is an airline. It's a commercial airline.
Right. Heavily on the West Coast.
Heavily on the West Coast. They also do travel to Texas.
Right.
So they have about a handful of cities that they travel to.
A smaller plane.
But they operate, or it's very much like a private jet or a chartered flight.
Right.
Because there's about 20 seats.
I've taken it before.
You don't. Anytime I get the chance.
Yeah.
That is like if you wanted to fly business class.
Right.
It's a comparable price to flying business class, or even like, okay.
No,
for example,
no. If you buy it even in advance,
it could be
they
cheaper.
have sales, you're looking at almost the same cost.
So let me tell you, Jet Suite X.
The traditional legacy commercial airlines.
So Jet Suite X is basically a a commercial flight that has about 20 seats. It has its own hangar, its own airport.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. You do not have to go through TSA. You go through their own security system, but it's only 20 people taking that flight.
Right.
And
It's
every time
amazing.
you say it, people think, oh my gosh, it's a private flight. No, it's not.
No. Especially if you're buying your tickets ahead of time. It's the best thing ever. And no, we're not paid, but we're not gatekeepers. So when we know of great things as, we are going to tell you.
Like a flight from the Bay in California to LA.
Right, which is about an hour flight.
An hour flight, you would probably pay $200 to $300 one way.
And with how costs are nowadays, and to be honest, as long as you're buying it in advance.
And if you're going to be spending that on a Delta, American, United business,
easily. Woo. Right. So you might as well just do it there with Jet Suite.
They need it on the East Coast.
They really do.
Imagine
need to
if they
expand. We'll be ambassadors.
Yes. What do you guys need? I'll work there.
Yeah.
I'll work there part-time. Like, I will do the most to ride Jet Suite X across the country.
If there's a brand or something that you would work for free just to have access to it forever, what would it be?
Airline.
Yeah. What airline?
Don't matter. Anyone that travels internationally. Like, why would I limit myself to Jet Suite
what
X?
is it?
Qatar, Emirates.
No. Emirates.
Nessa, you flew on the top floor on one of those.
I did. Not because I paid. Hold on. Don't get the wrong idea. People might think I'm holding $1 million cash or something. No.
22 pounds.
It was an event that Colin got.
Yeah.
He got booked. And so they just, obviously he gets a +1.
Yeah.
And so that changed my life.
So what? Was it like silk pajamas?
I don't remember if it was silk, but there were pajamas.
So it was a pod?
It was a pod. It's what you see on Instagram on your feed when they're like, oh, this is the life I live. Look what points can get you.
Yeah.
And the girl turns around.
Right.
And it's the little lamp in the pod, right? It's like this cute thing. It's like a TV. There's like a thing. It's the whole thing. It's what you see is actually what's happening. I think they even had a shower in there.
A shower?
If
like
I remember correctly.
Shared.
Well, yeah, it's shared.
The one you went on, did it have the bar, the bar that anyone could go to?
I don't remember. I don't
Jennifer
think so.
Aniston did that commercial. She was up at the bar and I was like, that's on the airplane?
And I think it was also part of her and Adam Sandler's movie. What is it? Murder Thingy
on
that's
so
Netflix.
Funny. Yeah, I love that.
Do you think she was the hookup to make that happen, to have that scene shot on the plane like that?
Yeah, probably.
Wow, look at that brand.
Look at that.
What is it? Brand incorporation?
Brand placement?
No, it's something else.
Product placement.
Product placement.
What do you mean brand incorporation? You just chose 2 words out the air and put them together.
Let's go. Okay, wait. Yeah, so anyways, I don't remember that.
Yeah, but that's amazing.
I mean, I didn't want to leave the wait, by the way, there's like different meals you could get. I was like, I'll get that. I'll keep eating. I kept eating. Again, this is just showing how probably not healthy and good this is, but you know, I was being greedy. I was eating even when I wasn't hungry. Sorry, come after me.
Was that the
Trump's back? You say,
yo, this is like
by the way, we're not encouraging him, but we're just saying nobody cares about anything anymore. So why should we be held to a different standard? I want cookies. I'm gonna keep eating cookies.
Yo, this is like whenever you have a green room or Colin has a green room. First of all, we tell them the things you guys like, and then you guys don't even eat when we're in the green room. So if me and Tone are with you, I know I'm bringing a big bag so we can take all these.
And Colin gets so mad with us. He's like, why are you doing that? Because then I will bring stuff home. And then it's like, you know, it's East Coast, it's New York living. So everything's so small here. We don't have enough space. He got water bottles on the ground because I did not want to leave it there.
Right. Nessa, you guys did, Colin did Fallon, right? He did Fallon.
Such a great time.
Such a great time when you guys were doing the press run.
Wait,
for your
tell me
book.
why. Do you want to know the real about Jimmy Fallon?
Yes.
He is so nice. And it is so,
He is.
like,
I went. You guys let me come.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. I was glad. You didn't even let me say it. You guys let me come. Thank you.
Wait, no, but like the reason I say he's so nice, not that I was expecting anything less, but over the years being in, you know, music, entertainment industry for 20 years now. And it is true. You should not meet your idols or people that you like because they're always going to disappoint you.
Right.
And I've always been a fan of Jimmy Fallon in general. That was actually the show I really wanted to see Colin do just because Colin also likes Jimmy Fallon.
The Tonight Show, classic,
and
iconic.
And I just like him without ever knowing him or meeting him. And so I didn't know what to expect. Was he going to be fake? Was he going to give off like, I'm too cool vibe, Hollywood energy? No, he was really, really nice. And he really was funny. And Colin and him were really cracking jokes. And I was just there to enjoy the moment. It was really awesome.
And they had a great green room, bringing it back.
Great green room.
They gave you guys nice swag gifts.
And I have it all. And I've kept it all.
Good.
And I ate all the cookies.
Oh, man.
That they
was
gave us.
And you know what? I actually, you know, shook his hand, said hello to him.
Yeah.
And he made a joke and I made a joke back and I swear he laughed at my joke.
What was your joke?
I don't know. I wish I remembered it so I can ask him if I can be part of his writer's room. Like, did I get you? Did I yuck it up with you?
Jimmy, do you like to have your show done on time?
Hey, Jimmy.
Do you like your work to
do
be
you like
consistently
it
done?
when your workers work under pressure and drop diamonds? Let's do it.
By the way, he is under pressure every night.
No, he came and
every
he
night.
was great. He did a great job.
There is no winging it.
We not only were at in Colin's dressing room, we actually went into the crowd, Nessa.
Yeah. We
and
did.
they gave Colin a standing ovation.
They
and
sure
remember, we
did.
asked the people that were there. They're like, does this happen? I'm
Yeah,
like,
and
"No."
they didn't know who we were with. Like we were just kind of going there just to
this
make
doesn't
sure.
happen.
You know, because I don't want anybody just to be nice to us, right? But like, even though we sat there, not because they have different ushers, different rows, right? So like they don't know who's who, whatever.
Right.
So we were just asking the people who did not know that we came with Colin.
Right.
That question, they're like, no, usually that's not what happens.
And we didn't start the ovation because we were in the back.
All the way in the back.
All the way in the
Nobody would have
back.
cared about our clapping because we were all the way in the back.
I was trying to make it there. I was trying to go, woo! But I know he didn't hear
I don't even think, nothing from us could be heard where Colin was at the stage or anyway.
It was great though.
It was so great. It was so
the
much
Tonight
fun.
Show in
I
person.
think we need to pull some pictures up.
we went on a date after.
It was unbelievable. We haven't had one of those nights in years. That's what happens when you have kids. That's the truth.
Yeah.
When you have kids, wrap it up, baby.
We had date night after, Nessa. That whole weekend of your guys' press run, we had date night 2 nights in a row because we went to the Liberty game.
Yeah. And
Remember?
I think Colin held it against me.
Yeah,
Right?
probably.
He was annoyed. He was like, and I couldn't get any of my work done, for his company, Lumi, because, he is working so hard with his company. Great company, by the way. And, I just wanted a few hours from him. And so that apparently set the whole world back. So he was so pissed at me. I was like, oh, excuse me for having a date night after 5 years.
It was so great. Did we used to double date? No, huh?
Yeah, we did.
No, but Nessa, this was like real date night energy. Like we were dressed up, eating at fancy spots.
And we were kind of let down at the fancy spot.
We were.
But I think there was a lot going on that night. Who pissed us off? Something pissed us off.
Yeah, something pissed us off. But it got resolved. It was just an oversight.
Oh.
So we got mad for a second and then the food tasted bad because we were so mad.
Right.
I'm going to chalk it up to that because
No, it was not good.
It was not good.
Because I'm used to it being good.
yeah.
It was okay, but it wasn't as great as I remember
Yeah.
it. But anyways, whatever. So all that to say, I don't know where we were. We were talking about Dre going to Young Thug, being a real friend, giving him $1 million. You giving me nothing but a headache.
Date night, Ferg.
Right.
We need to get with Rashida Jones so that we can get $83 million.
Absolutely. Or maybe what you can start doing to pay off your debt, because there's no chance in hell your student debt is getting paid off. There is no forgiveness for you. All that to say, I'd rather have Drake be my friend over you because he's going to give me $1 million. If Drake were to be your friend.
Yes.
And he gives you $1 million.
Oh, yeah.
But
I got to hate on Kendrick. I'll do it.
yo, you're the worst flip-flopper ever.
Nessa, $1 million? No
Don't
problem.
even try to be
No
friends
problem.
like that. This is why I am consistently standing up for Drake and how he looks at friendships.
Drake told me to stop being your friend for $1 million.
Would you?
Easy. Cash me out.